Okay, let's talk. When I was 16, I founded my dream company and I grew that into $1 million in sales in our last year. I was 16 when I started this. I had no prior knowledge about business, marketing, management, finances, anything. I just saw a gap in the market and I was determined to fill it. So many people have amazing ideas of things that they want to pursue, but they're overwhelmed with where to begin. It seems like too much, so they just don't even bother trying. But that's a missed opportunity. And if that's you right now and you're toying with this idea, I really, really want to encourage you to go for it. Depending on the field that you're interested in, I'm sure there's people that you look up to who have already achieved the level of success that you want to. They might even sell books or courses on a step-by-step guide on how they got to where they are. But the thing is, in my opinion, even if you were to follow all of these steps to a T, you're still not going to achieve the exact result that this person has. And that's because that's their journey and you're going on your own. I'm sure this person hasn't talked about all of the challenges they've had, all the times they messed up, had to restart, all of the other businesses that they had that failed before they got to this one. The thing that you have to remember is that even that person that has that high level of success that you're striving for, at one point was in the same position as you, and they probably didn't really know where to begin. But guess what they did? They just took one step. That's the same thing that I did. I remember the first thing that I did was I made a Facebook page for my brand. This was 10 years ago. And that was the first step. And I was like, okay, it's like a thing now. It exists on Facebook. So now I'm gonna just kind of invite people to like the page, I guess. Or now I'm gonna start kind of promoting it on my own. And that was a very small step, but then that led to the next thing, the next. And eventually that grew into a much larger company. But if I didn't take that first step, I never would have achieved any of the things that I've achieved. And I think it's important to remember that everything starts with one step. There's not necessarily a right or wrong first step. You just have to take a step. Every day, as long as you're taking small, consistent actions, that's a quote from one of my friends, you're going to get there. And you're gonna get there in your own way, and your own journey and your own story is one day going to inspire someone else to take action on their own goals and dreams. So all of this being said, I know you have an idea, I know you wanna pursue it, I know you're scared. It is scary. Entrepreneurship is the hardest, most challenging thing ever, but it's also so rewarding and the best way to learn about yourself and to grow as a person. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.